decoupling, reach Horncrest within a week. Elia, Isabel, Freda, Woolstead and Duncan must survive. Holy shit. It's the 5th mission or the 4th mission. Doesn't really matter. You have to do all the fightings, right? Throng of horned overseers. A little bit more than I expected. I don't know if it'll make much of a difference. Gave me a good idea of what we can do with this army. I think Isabel more or less is going to be the one who's collecting the crap. Elia will be doing the fighting. Elia will go to the city itself. Target city. Need to reach it in a week, so not much room for maneuvering or side-tracking. Especially since I don't know where it is. Okay, Horncrest, but which path plays for Horncrest, for crying out loud? Like Horncrest east, what south, what north? That's a signpost. Having a signpost in the middle of a crossroad and just one name in it, that's not particularly useful to anyone. Pack. We can't take them on. Do we need to? It's not a trivial fight. There's too many pit lords and succubus mistresses. Ooh, shit. Mission 5, decoupling, so one mission. Right. I totally misread the opponent. Should it happen that any magic spell is resisted by target, the hero gains back all the mana spent to cast that spell. I think I'll take magic resistance. What is that? Blue border guard. Good chance we can fail this mission, assuming that we had to go to the east. Succubus mistresses. Don't want anything particularly weak here. Should just attack with the dragons. And avoided any casualties. Still, the casualties weren't too much. Horncrest, right, I made the correct choice. Correct choice based on what usually is the reasonable difficulty level of these missions. The fight there at the portal seemed like it would be fairly demanding. Winnable, but surprisingly big fight considering it wouldn't be a Horncrest. Right, initially we'll save our ass here. Nothing else will though. Yeah, this is bad. Barely any room to maneuver. That reminds me, what exactly is this hero's special ability? Dark Ritual is more powerful. Yeah, I forgot that I had that piece of shit. It boosts your mana The thing is, it would still force me to use my valuable movement points on something trashy. I don't see why would I ever do that. You'd have to be very desperate for those points. One of the reasons I don't really like those type of abilities in general. It's not like they're bad, it's just they're only good in such a specific set of circumstances that you'll almost never use them. Ooh, they have the advantage here. Sort of. Let's see what they do. We don't have many days to go. Either we pick the correct direction or we lose. Ooh, is that HOMM crest? It's gonna be close. We can make it, but it's gonna be close. Now that I think about it, HOMM crest was probably shown us from the beginning, so there's no chance of really making the wrong move. Bother to look at your options. Well defended sites. Sure if these are capable of taking them. Yeah, we might be, but the engagement is certainly meant for a larger army, so obviously. Raise the siege. Sort of a question mark what the opposition actually is going to be. So I'm a bit cautious in my placement of my troops. Just this, right. I was expecting the entire army to sort of gather up. Guess it's more of a find a couple of loopholes in the defense and just kill the army there instead of trying to kill everything. Kill Lorenzo very likely. Haven't seen many luck effects again. I sort of think maybe you need some sort of a modifier that changes the luck, then it works as normal. I don't recall what the enemy here even is. We're definitely not getting luck effects now. We're not on a timer anymore, so in some sense it doesn't particularly matter. But I mean, it doesn't matter what we have to do to break the siege. We can fight these individual armies if that's what it takes. No problem. As far as I'm concerned, it's just waste of time and free experience. Whatever. Whatevs. Well, at least we are guaranteed to have luck and moral modifiers. Where does the moral actually come from? Please at 0. Seriously, someone must be giving moral bonuses. Yeah, it's happening way too much. So I don't know. I'm totally confused with the moral and luck we currently have. I do have to kill everything. Well, should be an easy job at this point. Multiple okay looking heroes. Yeah, that's a dangerous one. That not so much. Human Lord Marbass. Okay, with this we should have at least lifted the siege. Archery. Plus 20% to ranged attack damage.
Dark elves? Here? We're at war!
Of course you are at war. It's what you dwarves do whenever you are sober and awake.
What? I'll...
Old wolf. They didn't lift the siege just to attack us. Besides, she has a point.
Ah, next time you need a duchy saved, I'll make sure I'm drunk and sleepy.
Let me thank you and apologize for my sober friend. But he has a good question. Why did you help us?
We all fight demons. It's a common cause. Melassa looks upon you as a friend.
I applaud both Melassa's principles and her good taste in messengers.
If I had known the rebels had such charm, the siege would have been raised more rapidly. But what of Isabel's fanatic troops?
We destroyed Laszlo's army, but a good friend sacrificed herself for the victory.
Perhaps you'll let me help to soothe your worries. In return, we are skilled in certain arts.
Such a generous offer. How could I resist?
You're a piece of work, mate.
And who is... what?
May I present Queen Isabel of the...
Arcat-spoiling gonads!
You! Murderer! Demon lover!
Wait! That's not me! The queen who sits on the throne is an imposter, a demoness, a succubus!
Easy to say, and a bit hard for us to check.
Why should we believe you?
Would a true griffin queen consort with demons, kill Godric, burn peasants?
No argument there. But how do I know you're not her?
I have traveled with her in Raylag. I believe
I see. But did you know the real Queen Isabel?
I knew her quite well, the false Isabel. She is fat, well-fed, satiated. This one is rather leaner and angrier. Thank you, I think. Are you satisfied, Duncan?
Yes. Freda. We heard an echo, a scream. I thought you were dead.
Your period of mourning was admirably brief.
That's unfair!
My apologies. I didn't realize you'd heard it. I saw Elroth.
you have the look of one who has been touched by a visitation of the dragon gods.
Aye, we heard the scream. Laszlo died right after, coughing up blood. Good show, lassie.
I'm glad you're back, Freda. We must all stand together if we hope to win, or survive. We have a duchy to free, a war to end, and a demon queen to cast down. And a true Isabel to raise up. I've had enough of thrones, Freda. Once Talengard is ours again, I'll let the peers of the realms choose who they wish, as long as it is not me.
So everyone's a must survive. Seized Ral in 2 months. Not more than 2 months separate the heroes from their next encounter with an Imperial army. This one will be led by Biara herself in the guise of the Queen. They hope to achieve their lofty goals. The heroes must first seize Ral, where the enemy's army is in waiting. Stop the demon's raids. Success in the war against Alaric and Talkar is hampered by demon raids. These clashes weaken the hero's army, hurting its chances to win. It would be perhaps a good idea to capture the demon's towns and stop the Inferno invasions. So play orange out of the game, I guess. Is this an upgraded town, or do I have to waste time upgrading it? I don't have a lot of resources. I have an okay amount of money. It's well upgraded. Made us kill this shit, but everyone more or less should have something decent. I more or less want to see, does everyone have HOMM portal? Yeah. So what we really want is troops, and they're Haven troops. 3 of our heroes are Haven heroes. Need resources quickly. Need trading grounds. We don't have much use for certain type of troops, but we have extra resources, we could upgrade them. We don't have the extra resources right now. We need to at least get the basic angel production going. I'll explore a bit, see if we can upgrade them in another location. It would be cheaper if I don't have to build the buildings. Armies. Competent, good army. Competent, good army. It's an army. Basically, Isabel is the only one who... Shit. Where is she? Isabel could more or less... No, I was thinking she might wait here. Thing is... I don't know if that's a good idea. In fact, I think I'll take her troops for him, Duncan. We more or less need to go right now and do things. We can always teleport back here to defend the place. Who has resurrection? We certainly don't. I think Duncan does. Right. More or less decide who attacks who in these fights. Do you have resurrection? Probably yes. Yes. You have an army. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. Not exactly high praise, I know, but still. I don't know if we want to fight against those gates. We would basically need an alternative entrance to their demon areas. which is probably somewhere up north. Also 2 months, not a huge amount of time. Mage's Guild is not important this time. Money is. Money is very, very important now. Probably should have bought some war machines. Not that it matters too much. Resources, that's the main goal now. Although... it's not really. Yeah, I didn't think this through. Losses are relevant. The fact that I didn't think about what's going to happen if I do what I did. Isn't that strong an army? We could break through there. There's not much we can do with this army. It's a solid troop, but we're definitely going to suffer casualties with pretty much every fight, and I can't replace the losses. So I might be able to take down some easy monster groups, but that's about all I can do. Endless bag of gold. Mind if I take that? Mass confusion should cripple them very nicely. But we don't have to worry about the range attackers anymore. High initiative will keep this hero from taking too many casualties. The other Haven heroes can pretty much resurrect. And then we have a dwarf. He's the real problem. It's not bad, just constantly losing troops pretty much. He's best when he collects resources though, so might as well delegate that job to him entirely. Anyway, there's crystals to be had here, we need that. Fight through that, even though we don't have much of an army. The thing is, we can still resurrect. We can resurrect a lot. They have like 2 okay range units. Still, the other army would be better suited for this job. Much better suited. We'll probably have to dedicate about half the team to gathering resources. 2 can be sent to try to attack the enemy. Right, so far so good. I'll resurrect the few losses we have already. This fight is not gonna last long. Oh shit. Son of a bitch got a casualty. The resurrection itself should be easy. Right, one paladin lost. Lost a little bit of magic, no casualties. Duncan needs to... Ooh, blue key master tent. Definitely taking casualties on this one. Don't think it'll matter too much. Right. Been fairly lucky with his target selection. Always focused on the single stack of enemies. Right, fairly easy fight. Looks like a dead end. Because that's exactly what it is. So, to send another army in this general direction. I'm not sure what to expect from it. It hardly matters. Okay, we can. Oh, yawn. We can't really afford. Can't evade taking casualties in this one. Yeah, that's not happening. Ooh, I forgot that we have runes. Shit. I'm gonna take the speed one. Didn't jump from target to target. Guess they were too far away. Ooh, this is gonna hurt them. Excellent. They also blocked their own path to him, so worked fairly well then. I forgot how ridiculous defensive values these guys have, so killing them is not a simple matter by any means. Okay, this went better than expected. It's still just a mine though, so... Oh, there's a mine I didn't take over. Mercury. Gonna lose a bear. Not that I care too much, but still. Right, caring or not caring is really not the issue. The issue is taking casualties on a troop that cannot replenish themselves as of this moment, so it'd be nice to avoid large casualties, at least until we get out Dwarven City. I will follow the road. That's a good army. Still, they don't have a leader. Outside of buffing spells, I don't think there's a lot much I can do. some of their ranged attackers last, I guess. Plus it's time to resurrect things. Right, at least we've secured the victory here at this point. It's just a matter of hatching things up enough so we don't lose a massive one. We are sort of in a bit of a bind. The enemy will have a limited amount of ranged attacks. So though, we'll have to more or less do the resurrection before those ends. After that he'll force the issue. Force us to fight and then he'll die. Dare to shoot, he might actually die. Can't race, we can race twice. How to handle this? I'll probably attack the archers again. Right. Goal loss is not that big of a deal though. So the question is, do we want to restore the paladin or the crusaders or squires? And I'm not sure. More hit points, but paladins are better units. So minor loss here, but I feel like we opened a path to something important. Portal.
They are fully engaged, my queen. Dwarves, dark elves, and rebels.
Good. Then do as I said.
You are sure? It will throw the world into turmoil.
And that is a good thing. Do as I command, Alaric. Share my glory. Share my pleasure.
Of course. As you desire.
What is this? They pulled back?
Perhaps they're expecting reinforcements. or it's a feint.
No, their position is too strong to need healer. They're needed.
But that makes no sense.
Not to us, only to them. And that makes me very, very worried. There's some greater plan at work here. What century is this? Save the power. Today is the triumphant
Ha-ha! They retreat! They retreat? What do you mean? No, what do they mean? Do they toy with us? Mock us? No. Regardless, we'll finish their allies first and ask questions later.
It's a sad day for us. He was a weak king. He chose a man after.
Motherfucking unique noises for everything.
Reinforce the armor. He can die well. And let's get it over with.
So what exactly happened there? I haven't been paying attention too much how much time we have, but not much time has passed at the moment. We do need more mana. No easy way to recharge it. Also, someone needs to go there. We have the key for it now. Fuck it, I'll do it. It's probably just some loot. Probably. Increase enemy lock by 2. Sure. We're lacking crystal mainly. And stone. One-way exit. It's a solid group. Seize Thrall in 2 months. We do not really need to do this. I could do it now, but I also am a bit low on magic, so I will wait. let's explore something else first. I think they have no enemy retaliation, so there's no worries about the resurrection. The only reason I don't want to really end the mission yet is because she is probably going to hit the wall after that. We have to be in a better position to take it on. So we can't just rush into it. We have to at least spend a month doing something, gathering resources, upgrading this, producing units, taking cities. So when the inevitable kick in the nuts comes, it's not gonna be that painful. We have multiple places we can use to turn things around. Units. Be able to cast Signal Resurrection. Probably 2. Still, they're teleporting melee guys, so it's not going to be quite in any way simple or easy to dodge them. I'd be somewhat careful with this. Dead? No, not quite. I'll have to kill him now. I was thinking to wait for another resurrection, but I don't think that'll change anything. We'll wait. No, we can't. The problem is we're gonna retaliate anyway, and any retaliation is gonna be nothing. So the end result is gonna be the same. Except we might lose a few extra units in that, so... really care about these places, but it's resource units away from the war. Swarm of archers. That's quite a lot of crossbowmen, really. There's no way they can cause casualty with these numbers anymore. We do need to take control of the arrow tower. This is the only type of army I can currently produce, so can't just ignore that. Swarm of crossbowmen or not. Wraith. Orange seems to be the only active enemy at the moment. Not friendly troops. Multiple dragons lost. I'd have to rethink this. Their initiative is just so goddamn high. I was thinking, should we first try to fight him? What could I possibly gain from that? Almost nothing. I could maybe get rid of the hero, but why? It's not that important to us whether we get rid of the hero or not. Their cities are the important things. Right. I think we should go in here with a limited force. It's not gonna work. Limited force idea is fine. I'm just trying to shove too many troops in there. There's a little bit of environment blockage there, so I think that's gonna be good enough for us. Right, we should save. The dragon will attack that one and that one both. If we weaken them even a little bit, they'll definitely die. The reason I was so picky about this particular fight is that the enemy hero is substantial here with a good army, so we might end up being in a serious fight very quickly. So I don't want to risk losing forces to it at this moment. It is Sveristal, an additional density. Certainly could use the extra troops. Like it's almost the edge of the map. Quite. But I'll have to end soon. Hopefully I'll finish this turn. We shouldn't have too many troubles here. It really depends on how many melee units can crossbow and kill. Thinking they can't kill anyone. The hero maybe, but not without a hero, no. Just don't have the attack attribute for it. The angels to the resurrection. And another charge, and that's pretty much their end. Right, nice little fight. More or less just free experience points. Another gate. Andreas. A legion is waiting for us there. We might not have the troops. The 5 angels and 10 paladins might not be enough. Just throwing the possibility out there. That's it. We might as well return home if we can't do it. With additional troops. Right, this is not much, but this is starting to look like a proper army. Who the hell has war machines? Expert war machines. Oh yes, you do. She'll gain massively from that. Probably throw something decent at them. They have the speed to reach us anymore. Right. Better than expected. Advanced leadership, please. "50 warlords who would join us, that would be a godsend." They probably are not going to join us. No, they are not. I think this is a bit too much for us. Even if we would win it, we would only gain +1 to attack or defense in exchange for massive losses of troops. Just not worth it. At least not at this stage. I'm ending the turn because I want to try doing something. Basically want to buy the war machines now that I still recall to buy them. Do you have war machines? No. Free resurrection, free damage. Extra range attacks. Right, money is currently a big problem. Going to have to pick a fight with him. Neutral mines. What fights are these? Just random crap. war machines. Do you have war machines? Yes, you do. So another guy who really should get them. Yeah, that's how you fight with this. You resurrect for the 10. Shit. We don't have any money for upgrades. Be an easy fight. No real defenses. Don't really see why I should even bother with a lot of these troops then. Still, this is extra money for us, extra troops, so even if it requires a little bit of development, it should work out just fine in the end. Town portaling just got a little bit more complicated though. And she does not have resurrection. Huh. It's a somewhat upgraded city, not amazingly highly upgraded, but okay-ish. Okay-ish city. Unit production sites all over the place. Mines. Right, this is a decent base. Our funds should be increased quite a bit with having a second city. At least a couple thousand extra gold per day. Right. Yeah, this is a good place to end. I have no real recollection of how much time we have spent, but the first month is not over yet. And I think we pretty much spent 2 weeks to get the city. So first week to the city, third week just started. So 1 week to explore after taking the city. Which would give us 7 months still to complete the objectives. And we could seize Tor Thrall this second, basically. What happens after we take that has to be fairly drastic for them to give us 2 months with all these armies. But at the end of that 2 months, I want more people to have resurrection, and I want the armies to be significantly better in size. I want multiple cities contributing to the funds, and at least a couple of cities contributing to the troops that our main forces use. I would really like Wolfstan to have a dwarven city supporting him, but I guess war machines and the resurrection that provides is it's a good alternative. At least at that point we can continue adventuring with him and not have to fear every little loss we take.